Anyway, so this guy, Mayor Pete, everybody keeps saying, well, not everyone. Not generally speaking, not real people are saying this, right? You may have a couple of people around, but for the most part, like, I know that this is all a made-up thing. Like, Pete's a made-up thing. We didn't know who he was 2 weeks ago. 6 months ago, no one knew who Pete was. This is a guy with a weird name. He ran for DNC chair. He couldn't even like place in that race for DNC chair within his own party. Now they're saying he's running a strong fourth. Talk about participation trophies. And I got to keep hearing this guy's name. Well, this guy just put out a new ad in Iowa. It's such a horrific ad, guys. This ad is so disingenuous, I got to share it with you because I want you to be as pissed off as I am. I shouldn't be the only one walking around pissed off, Johnson. You should join me. Check this out. Look, no sharp objects around, no bricks. I don't want you throwing nothing at your... Well, you might be watching me on your phone. Don't destroy your phone, but you need to watch this.
I believe we should move to make college affordable for everybody. There are some voices saying, well, that doesn't count unless you go even further, unless it's free even for the kids of millionaires. But I only want to make promises that we can keep. Look, what I'm proposing is plenty bold. I mean, these are big ideas. We can gather the majority to drive those big ideas through without turning off half the country before we even get into office. And that, I think, is the best governing strategy, as well as what it's going to take in order to win. And Lord knows we got to win.
I'm Pete Buttigieg, and I approve this message.
That's your guy, Pete. That's your guy. Whoa. That's your guy, Pete. That ain't my guy. That's your guy. That's your guy. That's your guy, Pete. Pete said his policies are plenty bold. To make college affordable is plenty bold, to make it affordable. No, that's not plenty bold. Plenty bold would be free. How is it not plenty? How is I'm going to cut prices here and there for some people? How is that bold? That's not bold when you do that. That's like going into you go into the you go into the dealership and you say, hey, I need a new car. They're like, we're doing something bold today. We're going to give you a little discount. I don't feel like that's bold. That's not bold. Everybody's got discounts. Bold would be, here's the keys. Oh, yeah, so the house, Blackie. Do as you want to do, Tim Black. That's bold. And look at the people. You see the people in the commercial? Yeah, sounds great. Sounds great. What did he say? I have no idea. But he said it so nicely. And what I really am is an upper middle class white lady. And I like when white guys say things really nicely. He speaks my language. It's not exciting. It's not cool. It's not trendy. He's almost not human. Just the way I like him. Nice and steady. He seems so earnest. Yeah. Plenty bold. Sort of like Amy Klobuchar's Pell Grants. Get that shit out. Get that out of there. Get it out of there. Get it gone. So, this video was released recently. This Iowa ad was released. And people were reacting to it online. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez responded to it with a series of tweets. The tweets were great. So I would like you to share them, or I would like to share them with you because they're pretty cool. Check this out.
I believe we should move to make college affordable for everybody. There are some voices saying, well, that...
Shut up, Pete. The AOC says this is a GOP talking point used to dismantle public systems. And it's sad to see a dim candidate adopt it. Let's talk about why Republicans are wrong on this. Just like rich kids can attend public school, they should be able to attend tuition-free public college. Here's why. Universal public systems are designed to benefit everybody. Everyone contributes and everyone enjoys. We don't ban the rich from public schools, firefighters, or libraries because they are public goods. Universal systems that benefit everyone are stronger because everyone's invested. When you start carving people out and adding asterisks to who can benefit from goods, that should be available to all. Cracks in the system develop. Many children of the elite want to go to private Ivy-esque schools anyway, which aren't covered by tuition-free public college. Real talk, real talk. Lastly, I can't believe we have to remind people of this, but it's good to have classrooms from pre-K through college to be socially, economically integrated. Having students from different incomes and backgrounds in the same classroom is good for society and economic mobility. There it is. Yeah. Damn good point, Johnson. I put out a tweet myself to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and responded to it myself. And I said I liked her tweet. I thought it was great. But the only thing I disagree with is that she's assuming that Pete is a fair actor. He's not. She's wasting keystrokes on someone who's not playing fair. Come on, guys. People who are wealthy tend to want to go to better schools. They're not going to go to Prince George's Community College just because it's free. People who are rich or wealthy, which is a whole nother level of rich, that Pete's using, that Amy Klobuchar is using, both of them, to try to downplay what would help poor and working class people. Leaves out the fact that just because rich people can save a buck doesn't mean they will choose to save a buck if they can go somewhere nicer. I mean, I don't see many wealthy people running down to Ross's to get a suit just because it's cheaper. I mean, I know people say that. They say, oh, rich people love to save money. Yeah, but not on stuff that they value the most. And education is something that they would value the most. And education is about prestige, too, for those wealthy people. They're going to send their kids to Ivy League schools. This is a non-issue. This is a non-starter. Now, not to go too far, but I had concerns about Andrew Yang's UBI, and I was like, yo, why do we need to get a UBI to wealthy people? Why do they need a UBI? His pushback was similar to this, to what AOC said, but there's a difference. And the difference is, if you're broke or you're poor or you're in the system, you're going to get less because anything that you're getting from the government is going to come out the money. It's going to subtract from your UBI. So that's the difference. But I understand the theory that if everybody gets it, less people complain, it's more likely to pass, it's more likely to be acceptable, it won't carry the stigma. Because we all know how people hate to see somebody get in front of them in line with a EBT card, a food stamp card. They hated that, even though they had a pocket full of money. Boy, you getting some crab legs one time this month that you won't be able to afford the rest of the month, burnt them up inside. That one time you got them crab legs that month. It's just the nature of people. So anyway, I love what AOC said here. I just think she's saying it to the wrong person. But I get it, AOC, she's a smart lady, I mean, she's smart enough to know, don't start at 9. Start at 3. You're like me, it's like a heat check, right? Me, I come in, I start at 9. I ain't got much further to go before I foul out the game. But AOC, she's going to start at 3. Maybe she's pacing herself. Maybe she knows between now and, I don't know, New Hampshire, Pete's going to say a lot of other crap. He's going to use a lot of other Republican talking points because, I mean, come on, guys. Just because he's gay doesn't mean he's not a Republican. Is that the bona fides to being a progressive? Or what's he called? Does he call himself? What does he call himself these days? He started out as a progressive, trying to be anyway, and then his people called him, like they do like in baseball, that the pitcher having bad pitches or whatever. Hey, come in here. Get over here. What the hell was that? Oh, I was, got away from me. Oh, yeah, it got away from you. We're going to pull you out this damn game is what's going to happen if you don't you don't start throwing some strikes, boy. The hell, we didn't spend all this money on you for you to go out here and get the game away. Got that burner guy over there tanning your hide. We need better from you. Well, yes, sir, I'm going to. Don't yes, sir, me. Get out there and get it done, son. Get out there and get it done. Come on now. Get in there. It's cut the progressive crap. You're not a progressive. You're a regressive. You're conservative, moderate. You're a Republican. Just get out there and piss on anything progressive and forget the Medicare for all and all the schooling and minimum wage raises. Get boo-hoo it all. You know how to do it. Double speak. Or you'll be sitting in a freaking outhouse back here. Be on the first thing smoking back to South Bend. Get on it. Get it done. I saw a skit. Daily Show. Roy Wood. And it was Roy Wood went down to interview some black folks. I think it was Atlanta, Georgia. And how CNN does these interviews with prospective voters or likely voters, and it was just hilarious because some of the complaints about being Pete were like kind of basic things that that we all say. And the main critique one critique that really stuck out was that they didn't know who Pete was. Like, they didn't know Pete. We don't know him. Someone said something about his haircut too, like his picture, horrible haircut. But I don't have that problem about the haircut. But the thing is, if people knew more about Pete and they got less of the soundbite love that they like to give him, if there was less propping up, if people just really looked at what he's offering, which isn't much. What's exciting about his policies? And like I said, similar to Michael Bloomberg. Michael Bloomberg's not the only one in this to get rid of Bernie. I find it impossible to imagine the mayor of South Bend becoming president of the United States. You don't come in the job the first day and want to be supervisor. Or maybe you do if your daddy owns the country. Or if you work for the CIA. I don't know. No, I don't think it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You know why? Because we're not going to let it happen. Bump Big Pharma. Right? Big us. That's what's up. Did you enjoy that content? I know you did. You got great taste, Johnson. What can I say? Become a member of the Tim Black Wolf Pack today right here on YouTube, or go to patreon.com, Tim's Take Live, and you'll get free stuff, special stuff, secret stuff. Do it today. Wolf Pack.